All right, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm really excited for this year's halftime show. Why? Because it features one of my favorite artists of all time. That would be Usher. Now, for the sports bettors out there, the halftime show, it's another opportunity for people to get down on some more bets in terms of prop bets. So today, I'm going to give you 3 Super Bowl 58 halftime show predictions. Of course, just like Usher, I'm going to do it my way. Let's kick things off by looking at the odds and lines for total songs performed by Usher at the halftime show. Right now, when you look at it, over 8.5 songs, that's minus 110. Under 8.5 songs, you can find that at even money. Not bad odds there if you want to go with the under. Now, here's the thing. We have to keep in mind that artists, when they perform at the Super Bowl, they don't generally perform any songs in their entirety. With a pretty vast catalog, as well as a new album dropping on Friday, February 8th, Usher, he's got plenty of options as well as a plethora of hits that his fans are going to want to hear. But how many songs have artists performed at recent Super Bowl odds? We got to look at the data. So I did some digging, and the last 5 solo artists to perform at the Super Bowl, that would be Rihanna, The Weeknd, Justin Timberlake, Lady Gaga, and Beyonce, they all performed at least 9 songs. The high was Rihanna last year with 12 songs in her set list, while Lady Gaga, Beyonce, and The Weeknd, they all performed the low at 9 songs. Now, I'm going to trust the recent data here. I'm going to go with Usher, over 8.5 songs performed at Super Bowl 58. Next up, let's take a look at what will be Usher's first song performed. Odds available from BetMGM Sportsbook here. My Way, odds-on favorite at plus 100. You see the others right there. A nice list of hits there from Usher. Now, I like My Way being the favorite. Find that very interesting. But for this prop, there's tons of value because nobody honestly knows how any of these things go. Any of these songs could be the first song. I think I generally like artists to come out with a song that's, upbeat, has a great deal of energy. So I'm not surprised that we saw Yeah and OMG there in the top 3 in terms of odds. Now, an upbeat song that I would love to throw some dollars down on is You Don't Have to Call. Great vibes, iconic Neptunes production, but there's no odds for the 87-1 classic. Come on, guys, what are we doing here? Now, gotta give you a little personal information here. I went to the Usher residency back in 2022, and he closed his set list with Yeah, which is, I think, a strong choice for him to close out this show. Now, for his residency shows, Usher opened with My Way, which is the odds-on favorite, as I mentioned, and I think it's a good bet here. We can eliminate some of the slower jams. Nobody's here for that. Nobody's trying to hear that to open the show. Those are all long shots, and I agree that they should be. So I would go with Yeah at even money, but I don't think you could go wrong throwing some dollars down on upbeat long shots like DJ Got Us Falling in Love at plus 800 as well. So look at those props there. And for my last prop, let's look at special guests who will join Usher on stage at Super Bowl 58. Really interesting odds here. Alicia Keys, odds-on favorite at minus 500. So when you look at these numbers, a lot in the top in heavy, high minus numbers. And here, in terms of favorites, if you're looking to get paid, the odds, they aren't great. As I said, Alicia Keys, odds-on favorite is minus 500. So just to explain it to folks, if you put $100 down on Alicia Keys to join Usher at the Super Bowl to perform their duet My Boo, you would only win $20. I know some of y'all don't like that. This is a prop where you just might want to take a swing at a medium shot or a long shot. I think that's where you might want to play it. Now, I also think it's very telling that Alicia Keys' odds are what they are currently. There really isn't a great play, and you might want to shop around to see if you can get odds with plus money. Now, I actually think there's a strong possibility that Usher does this thing his way. Doesn't bring out a guest at all. However, if I had to bet on him bringing out a guest, I think he's likely to bring out his ATL brethren, Lil Jon and Ludacris. Now, I love throwing some dollars down on Luda because he has the option to come out for 2 songs here, which no other artist on that list can boast. Luda can do his verse on the You Don't Have to Call remix, or Yeah. With that being said, I'll go with Ludacris at minus 250. I just wish I had a little bit better odds on that. And there you have it. Those are my best prop bets for the Super Bowl halftime show with the legendary Usher Raymond. Enjoy the picks. Hopefully we all enjoy that new Usher album and his halftime performance. And most importantly, we got to enjoy that game.